like dirt and roaches and
You know,
everything else.
I'm like, I
But
get the element.
you laid down. Your head hit the floor, and you're.
Look, I was right. I was raised in the hood. You know what I'm saying? So like in the projects, we had roaches. So they were I'm like, all cuz that's where you sleeping. All right, I'm gonna sleep over here. Then make me a little pallet right next. Yo, Robbie, what's going on?
What's up, man?
Welcome to episode 8. So I'm gonna start this gym peeve off of the week. One of my biggest gym peeves is when people tear up the bathroom. I'm like,
Oh,
dog. I'm like, nah, because here, okay. If you gonna tear it up, a little scent, whatever, cool. All right, cool. But dog, I don't know what the hell you did to that wall, and I don't know what's wrong with military personnel either with like latrines. Like, I'm like, dog, you ain't got no aim. Like, you can't just sit down. Like, what is going on? Like, I'm like you out here disturbing the peace, and you know everybody got a protein shake going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least be courteous, dog. Like,
that's that's fair. At first, you're like, I hate when people tear up the gym bathrooms, and then I'm thinking about it. I'm like, dude, there's so many times where like I've been on the absolute bro diet in off season, and I
oh, that's
mean,
you. That's I
God
hope you
bless.
clean up. This
But but
no,
but that's the thing is, I'm not leaving a mess. I'm not leaving a mess. Like I have definitely,
like I don't
I
mind people using the restroom, but I'm like, no, like at least clean that shit up. Like
yeah, no, I don't like accidentally like miss and shit on the floor or something like that. But at first you said you hate when people tear up the bathroom. I thought you meant like if like it just smells bad. I'm like, dude, I can't help that stuff.
well,
Like
what
I,
and when I was at Jimmy John's, we had some of the worst bathrooms because those are late night stores, like up
oh
3, 4 a.m. Mm. Yeah, you would think a person gets used to it by now, but I think you just don't. It's like PTSD. You can't get rid of. You just no. You're like, dang, I'm glad I leveled up to a manager, and then you like. Unfortunately, I'm the person that like I lead by example. So like if there's something to be done and there's some emergency that needs to be handled, I go handle it. I'm like, hey, y'all, hold this down or whatever. All I can say is just please, people, clean up after yourself in the gym. Our last
yeah,
episode was clean up the weights, but this one, man, clean up that bathroom. What was you about to
yeah.
say?
If you sprinkle when you tinkle, be a sweetie and wipe the city.
Is that what? Okay, all right. I ain't never heard
That's
that
what
one.
I'm
That's
saying. No, I
I
was
should
just
put.
saying that to add on to that, like there's some gyms where like there's only like our gym, like there's only 2 stalls, so like it happens. But if you go to a gym and there's stall on stall on stall, for the love of God, if someone's using the bathroom, don't go in the stall right next to them when every
Oh
other
yeah,
stall's open. Like
or like, or
that's
people be
fine.
trying to talk in the bathroom. I'm like, dog, this is where I do my thing. I ain't trying to talk to you. Oh yeah, bro. I see you out there getting them games. You see what? No, what games you talk? Oh,
Ugh.
go wash my head. Oh no, buddy, getting weird in here. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, because sometimes I swear when it comes like to gym broing out, I think people they be like, yeah, I'm in here to get the chicks, but like a lot of times they be in there like going extra hard to validate the bros, and like it's like, all right, dog, like there's a threshold for muscle with the ladies, and like, dog, you have really eclipsed that. You know what I'm saying? You need to put them horse tranks away, cuz like stop filling your muscles with that little. I don't know what the extra. Have you ever seen that picture with the bodybuilding dude where he like his biceps was huge, but everything else was like super skinny?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, man. People like they got people that be injecting their muscles with like stuff they shouldn't, and I'm like I don't know. The steroids is one thing, but everything else is like another thing. Like people, I don't know, like in a lot of those like foreign countries, like in Colombia and stuff like that, they got some stuff that they be injecting in there because Botox and all that stuff. If you want the good stuff, apparently you go out of the country. I don't know. I ain't never did it, but that's what I hear. So I hear you want the Brazilian butt lift. That's why they call it Brazilian butt lift because you go over there, you can get it for the low. So a lot of people are doing some weird stuff with their muscles for the low. Dog, that ain't it. That ain't the one you want. Okay, like start small. You know what I'm saying? Ladies like a little definition. Even when I was chunky, you know what I'm saying? They. But if you got that mouthpiece and you can talk, you can spit a little game, you know what I'm saying? Read the room, hey, read the book, Emotional Intelligence. You know what I'm saying? Be able to understand and have confident conversations instead of like finding people when we talked about that one episode where like, oh well, I guess you didn't swipe on me, huh? I just need a trainer.
Bumblebee. I almost messaged you the other night because I was in there and that guy walked in and I almost messaged you on Messenger. I was like, Tommy, Bumblebee's arrived.
I'm like,
I give him
okay,
a call sign.
Right face, turn around, hit a face and movement.
Oh my god.
Like I do some of the weirdest things so people don't like talk to me in the gym. Like people we trying to take the rack next to you and I'm like, dog, it's 3 over there. Like I'm not trying to be an asshole, but at the same time, I'm like, it's 3 racks with the same stuff over there. Why you want to be right here? We not gym partners. And so this brings us to episode 8's topic, solo versus partner workouts. I'm a solo person. What do you say about it?
If there is a partner, like if I have somebody that's got the same mentality, that likes to get after it, knows how to spot. Some people don't know how to spot. But if I have somebody that can do all of these things and has like a solid mentality, hands down, want to have a workout partner just because they can take you to the next level so fast. Mm-hmm. But if you're not one of those people, I would much rather work out by myself rather than somebody that's not willing to get after it.
Well, I think my biggest hardship with it is the fact that like people, when it comes to like workout partners, like I'll have people request to be my workout partner because they want me to push them. Yeah. And I'm like, that's fine, but it sounds like you need an actual coach and not me pushing you. Because 9 times out of 10, I might push somebody to like dislike themselves because like I'm very short. You already know, how we like, even when we was in ROTC, like I'm like a fairly introverted person. Like people don't realize it because they see me on a podcast, but like literally, like you see me and I'd be like off, just sitting there doing my thing, mind my own business. And it makes people nervous because they're like, what is he thinking? What is he doing? And I'm like, nothing. I don't enjoy the conversation you're having right now, so I'm not going to pretend like I do.
I just remember you being narcoleptic as fuck.
Was you okay? Go ahead. Oh yeah, passing out.
Oh my god!
I can sleep anywhere. Yeah, anywhere at any time.
We would throw shoes at you. I remember this. I remember the last field, like we did like our like random field exercise, and we were sleeping in the basement at that one house, and you literally hit the floor, and all at once you just hear. Like you hit the floor, so it's just like, doosh, and then we all look over, and you just fell asleep like that.
I was exhausted, man. What happened? Didn't your ex-husband at the time lose his rifle or something and had to go get it down a hill? Somebody lost a rifle, and Master Sergeant Gailey made them go down there and low crawl. No, they left their weapon. It might not have been him, but I could have sworn it was somebody left their weapon, and then we got smoked, and they had the low crawl to go get it, and it was raining. It was wet outside. Yeah, like they had us spin op orders, and we sitting there freezing. Like the worst part about it is the fact that we were in a basement 2 miles away from where we lived.
We were in a basement with like dirt and roaches and everything else.
I'm like, I get the element.
You laid down. Your head hit the floor, and you're.
Look, I was robbed. I was raised in the hood. You know what I'm saying? So like in the projects, we had roaches. So they were like, all cuz that's where you sleeping. All right, I'm gonna sleep over here. Then I'm make me a little pallet right next to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, like a lot of people they're like, oh my goodness, he's like Captain Hamilton's eating an MRE. What is going on? I'm like. Dog, I was raised on bread and water and bologna, dog. This caviar right here. Like, I'm finna smash this. So don't even come my way talking about, oh, yes. I'm like, man, they're free. They're free. Because we talking about, you know what I'm saying, people can't afford, veggies and how expensive things are. I'm like, Better get that free boy, knock it down, and keep it moving. Plus, the Army make you pay for it. Yeah. I didn't even know that. They make you pay for it. They literally take money out of your check. Yeah.
Yep.
So people think they get it for free.
Sometimes they do it. Sometimes depends on the unit. We had a unit that tried to do that, and there was a bit of an uproar in there, so it didn't happen. But
oh, really?
Yeah, they were trying. They tried to take. So we had already had soldiers that were paid, and they tried to take their like a portion of their like BAS and stuff away for like the time they were in the field because they were fed. So they're like, well, we're gonna just take back the pay that they had because they were in the field, so they were getting free food, so they don't need that money. Yeah, that shit happened at Bragg this year, but
wow. Wow, tricky. But yeah, I think
it didn't go through. Luckily, okay. Like it didn't, but someone tried. It was ridiculous.
So my question is, so the final with this thing is relationship goals or nah? You know how people are like, yeah, me and the hubby in the gym doing it. People be doing all types of wild stuff for Instagram. I'm like, y'all really work out like that? Like, and I be seeing it, I'm like, dog, like you should probably be lifting more than her. But I mean, y'all in love, so whatever. But
my husband, and he would, if he was here, he's at residency this weekend, but if he was here, I would literally like flash the camera over to him so he could tell you. But he hates working out with me. He will not be my workout partner. We've done it a few times, and he hates it. Now I've started coaching him, and so I went to the gym, and I've not worked out with him, but I've worked out like as his coach. And he was like, this is pleasant. I don't mind this. But yeah, the last time that we worked out together, we were working out. It was like 6 a.m. He got really pissed off at me because I said, do 2 more. And he got through those 2 like way too easy. So I told him to do another one. And he just like looked at me. And he's like, God, stop being a bitch. And everybody just like, like, it's okay. We're in the gym. Like, it's perfectly acceptable right now. And then, yeah, he's like, I never want to work out with you again. He's like, I'm one of those people. If you tell me we're running 2 miles, don't get me to the 2nd mile and tell me we're going to go 4. We're going to run 2 damn miles. So,
that's situational awareness. Like that, he is self-aware. That man is self-aware. And I like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, because people be in there trying to go ultra hard. I'm like, dog, like, you be in the gym 3 times a week. I'm here 5. Like, don't, we not we not doing superset after superset after superset with these, and then we going up and down on the weight and up and down and back, and I'm like, dog, that's not even efficient for me. Like I got what I want. I'm just trying to maintain. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to ride it out. Dog, you in here doing too much, and then next week you ain't even gonna be in here. Because I see you make the motivational posts, I can track your human nature habits. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, on February, you did this then you took this month off, and then you was like, yeah, I need to get out there. Yeah, let's get it. And I'm like, I've been here the whole time. What we getting? We ain't getting nothing. You getting that. Anyway, so, for those thirsty people in the gym, you know what I'm saying? How much water should they drink?
Oh, so in general, people, you realistically, in general, you should be drinking about 3 to 4 liters, like half to at least like 3/4 of a gallon of water. I personally think people should be drinking at least a gallon. I mean, your body loves water. It's mostly water, realistically. And then obviously, like if it's hotter, you should be drinking water, and you should find either an electrolyte powder like me. Like I sweat a lot, so I could drink 3 gallons of water, but if I'm sweating it all out, like I also will get Gatorade Zero and then make sure that I'm rehydrating with that as well. But I would say in general, like shoot for like a 3-4 liters a day. So 3/4 of a gallon a day. And then if it's hot and like you notice you're thirsty, that means you're already dehydrated. So realistically, you should be drinking water or some sort of fluid before you even get the urge that you need to drink it. So.
Well, that's real. And when it comes to water, so one thing that I like to do is I keep a shaker bottle in my gallon. So that way it's not so much to like do at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes cause I don't know, you and I are weird. Like we got these Goggins of brains, so we just like go hard. So like, and I'll be trying to go so hard that my body will outthink my brain, and so I won't eat something, and then I gotta get through it. You know, so I really got to pace myself. I pour it in the shaker, and it also helps with progress, right? Because if you see it right in front of you, like my cup holder and the big old trucks are like up front, so I see it, I can drink it. I see it, I drink it. I see it, I drink it. And then by the end of the day, I'm like, okay, well, I'm going back there to grab some packages, pour some more in there, you know? And so whatever works for you, you know, stay motivated. What do? You just be knocking that mug down, huh?
I'm at the point where I have to. So my goal minimum is 6 liters a day. It's a gallon and a half.
Okay.
So I fill a gallon every single night, let it stay in the fridge overnight, and then I try to have that gallon gone by like 2 in the afternoon. And then realistically right now, with as much as I'm sweating, I usually try to get 2 gallons of water. And then, like I said, I usually get a Gatorade Zero and drink one of those as well.
Wow. Okay. So, you know, listeners out there, make sure y'all stay hydrated. Even in the wintertime, your body still needs water. And a lot of times even more so because you'll be sweating in them hot clothes, you know, not even knowing that you're losing water and stuff like that. So, you know, make sure you drink that water and knock it down. But this is another episode of Cave or Conquer, episode 8, solo versus partner workouts. We appreciate you guys. Until next time, I'm Tommy.
I'm Robbie.
And this is Cave or Conquer podcast. We appreciate y'all.